Do you understand stock options? I want to give you a quick quiz and help you with that, but also to be upfront, the core idea of this video is a major learning lesson that I have a disadvantage with, and I'll explain that in a second, but it is everywhere I see. And once again, me saying all this is at a disadvantage. So I thought, you know what, let me just show you a real life example that actually happened today as of the recording of this video. I thought, wow, that so perfectly summarizes what I'm always trying to tell people. And then yes, some people throw it back in my face, and I understand where they're coming from. They're not being irrational at all. I understand their point of view. But if I can just flat out show them something of what I'm talking about, then hopefully this helps. Now, why am I at a disadvantage? Because yes, I do sell training courses. So it's very logical for you to say, Clay, the only reason you're making all these claims is because you sell stuff and you want me to buy what you offer. I totally understand. And of course, I would love for you to buy what I have to offer. I'm not going to refute that. My core point here is consider structure. Consider finding something that is structured and laid out for you with somebody that you trust and that you know that they know what they're doing. And if that's mine, awesome. If that's somebody else's that you feel more comfortable with, then fantastic. But I am making an argument not for what I am selling, but I am trying to sell the idea of structure and the power that structure brings. So let's first get to this quiz, and then the quiz is also going to lead to, well, maybe you'll pick it up in the quiz itself. But I'm going to read you through this that was on my Facebook. And my question to you, and the quiz question is, do you see anything that's wrong? Do you see anything that's kind of ironic? And yeah, it's funny, but we've all been there as beginners. So let's get through it. James says, what are the benefits of trading options versus stocks? I want a better, thorough understanding of it. I understand if speculating price will rise, sell calls. If price will fall, buy puts. But what is there to it? Can someone please provide a thorough explanation of the pros or cons versus regular trading? Now, actually, let me go back to it and I'll let you think about it. But think about it as you read through this. And if you want to even pause the video, I'll give you a moment to pause. So go ahead and pause if you want. You can read through it again. All right, I have assumed that you've paused and you're now back. And well, let's just go through some things, and let's first just start with the claim made. What is his claim? From his viewpoint, what is his belief? His belief is that he understands. Think about it. And this is actually very important. I get it. Those are just two words, but think about what those two words are claiming. In his mind, he understands something. Okay, fair enough. What does he understand? Well, he understands that if speculating, prices will rise, sell calls. To which I had to tell him, you would buy calls if you think price is going up. Again, that's why I blocked out, because I'm not trying to roast the person, but think about it. What he thought he knew, what he understood was completely wrong. No, if you think a stock price is going up, you would buy calls. So if you notice that, great job. You aced the quiz, and I would say you have a good, solid, firm foundation of the basics of options trading. But like I said at the beginning, that's besides the point. The point is, that's what randomness does. That's what I get it. Clay, why would I ever pay for anything? It's all on the internet for free. Fair point, it is, but there's a lot of garbage information out there. And even if you do this, let's say, and I don't know how it would be possible, but I'll just give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's say somehow you're able to pluck out all the good bits of information from the internet. Well, then you still got to learn them in a structured order, because even if you're able to pluck out all the good bits of information about math, but then you go and learn about calculus before you do about addition, and then you go learn about division, and then you learn about geometry, and then you go do algebra, and then you go to differential equations. Right, you may have all the right good information, but out of order, lack of structure is going to create confusion, and that's what we saw here with James. Literally, I understand, and then the following statement is wrong, but he doesn't know it's wrong. Now, I helped set him straight with that, and I'm not saying that, oh geez, is that going to cost them thousands of dollars? I'm not saying that at all, but it's costing them time. It's creating headaches, and that's just one small thing. And you have to ask yourself, yeah, if there are these little small things, how many do they have? And I can say with a good amount of certainty, I mean, I've been around helping traders since 2013, that James, this is just one little instant of so many things within his understanding where he thinks he understands, but he actually doesn't. Because he's flat out wrong, he's missing a few details, so he partially understands. And when it comes to trading and consistent trading, partially understanding is just not good enough. So my point here is that when you get yourself some structure, and you know that you're going through good information, you know that you're going through it in an order that's going to make sense, then you're just going to alleviate all these small little headaches that can pop up. Because when you go out there and think you know things and you actually don't, that's just, that's not a bold proclamation on my part. That's going to cause problems. So consider the value of structure. Consider all the time it can save you, all the headaches it can prevent and protect you from. Because, hey, I understand. No, James, what you literally said is completely wrong. So just keep that in mind. And this is a real life example of what I'm always saying. So I would love to have you check out my stuff. Just go to claytrader.com and you can learn more about it. But also, if you feel more comfortable with somebody else's structured education, then by all means, go with that. But the core point here is there is value in structure. Randomness, especially when you don't know what you don't know, can be very deceiving, and you just saw it here. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Also consider checking out the entire channel, and if you like what you see at that point, then I'd love to have you as a subscriber to the channel. But yes, structure is power, randomness is the enemy. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.